In something that seems to have come out of a book of twists and irony, the Vice President-elect, Senator Kashim Shettima, has expressed his opposition and that of the President-elect, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to having both the Nigerian Senate and the House of Representatives headed by people of the Islamic faith. Shettima made this known while explaining the decision for Bola Tinubu to pick Godswill Akpabio as Senate President. Explaining the issues, Shettima said that the leadership of the forthcoming National Assembly must be inclusive because the stability of the nation is much more important than any consideration. Seriously? Anyway, he also said that the incoming administration is trying to avoid a situation whereby the number 1 citizen, number 2 citizen, number 3 citizen, and the number 4 citizen are all of the same Islamic faith. Shettima considered that such arrangement would lend credence and validate the negative narrative of the Islamization agenda of Nigeria. Translation: it would expose the Islamization agenda of certain cabal in government. For me, there are 3 points of consideration. Point number 1, why did the APC, Bola Tinubu and Shettima not consider the stability of Nigeria when they selected a Muslim ticket for APC in the presidential election? Even with the widespread opposition that greeted the decision, they stuck to their gun. Why was it so important to have a Muslim vice president? Or to be more specific, why was it so important to have Kashim Shettima as vice president? Tinubu could have done whatever he did to win the election with or without Kashim Shettima. If you know the answer to these questions, I'm waiting to hear them in the comment section because this, to me, is one of the strangest arrangements of this election. What are they planning? What are they not telling us? Anyways, point number 2 of consideration. Why is Tinubu picking the Senate president? Has anyone thought about that? Nigeria's democratic system is turning out to be the weirdest in the world. The greatest strength of any democratic process, of any democracy, other than the ability for people to choose their own leaders, is the separation of powers between the 3 levels of government: the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. The legislature is supposed to have an oversight function over the executive. That is, they ought to make sure that the president and his cabinet of ministers do the right things, especially when it comes to spending the nation's money. They are supposed to be independent and choose their own leadership. However, now that Bola Tinubu is picking the Senate president and the leaders of the legislature, this new administration is starting with failure, at least on the matter of adhering to democratic principles. Point number 3. Is there no one from the Southeast to be Senate President? Correct me in the comment section if I am wrong, but I believe Godswill Akpabio is from the South. If that is the case, what happens to the Southeast? Why is the incoming APC government continuing the marginalization agenda of the Buhari government? True, the Southeast did not vote for the APC in this election, but many in the Southeast stuck out their necks for the APC even against personal convenience and threat. If you want to win over the Southeast as a political party, you cannot keep marginalizing them. You cannot expect and rely on the Supreme Court to win you governors when you have the opportunity to win the people over. I'm surprised at the APC. I thought Bola Tinubu would be more circumspect and strategic in handling the Southeast issue. Clearly, the policy of revenge that failed General Buhari will also fail Bola Tinubu if he continues along the same line. I thank you for watching. Please subscribe, but most importantly, click on the notification icon to get more from me when I post new videos. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.